The day today is all about the International Day for People with Disabilities. I think it was 91. The United Nations took it over from Australia because Australia set it up initially, and then the United Nations thought it was a brilliant idea, and they set up the whole day as an international day for people with disabilities, about what their abilities are, not what they can't do, but what they can do. And we've gone mega big this time. We have a business showcase over in the Marconi building, motivational speakers, sport, theatre, photography, music. We're going to have a lot going on during the day.
I can't help the way you feel when you're thinking of me. You can't hide your eyes when you're drowning in the blue sea.
My name's Chris Moon, and I was asked to speak today about some of the challenges that I've overcome. After I left the army, I chose to work for a charity clearing landmines, obviously with great success. I found the very thing I was looking for. This was in 1995, and I have noticed, firstly, that after I did my first marathon, within a year of leaving hospital, prosthetics have improved so much. So also have attitudes towards disability. Much of the challenge is about education. Much of the challenge is about recognising the truth of human relationships is that they are about interdependence. And that, I think, is what my experience of disability has taught me. It's also taught me that the worst things that happen to us don't actually happen out here, they happen in here. I think what is important about a day like this is that there's learning for everyone. But for me, the real issue is employment. And we have the Equality Act in this country, that's hugely important. But what we really need to do is get across the messages to business that many people with disabilities have greater levels of resourcefulness, they're more committed, retention rates are better, and there are huge advantages to employing people with disabilities, and we need to focus on those and work on them.
I'm Gail Clark and I work for Essex Cares. There's 1,000 people that work for the organisation, and we cover a lot of services, particularly looking after those with learning disabilities at work-based training sites. They allow people to have a step-by-step process to getting into the workforce and getting into paid employment, where we support them learning about horticulture, gardening, about catering and other services as well. We have 32 sites across the county as day services where people can access them either for mornings or afternoons or full days. I've only worked for them 6 months. I love it. I think, again, days like today is really showing about what our organisation is about, and it's about helping people to remain independent in their own homes and in the community. And I think it's really refreshing and insightful.
I'm a member of BLESMA, which is the British Limbless Ex-Servicemen's Association, and I'm an amputee. BLESMA has always been very good at pushing the boundaries with activities. Some of our members are ex-parachute regiments. Other members of the RAF or Navy have also parachuting experience. And they got together and decided that it'd be nice to have an amputee skydiving team. You find it's a level playing field up there, because when you're falling in the sky, when you're falling down in the classic face-earth position, if you're missing 2 legs or 1 leg, it doesn't particularly matter. You adapt and overcome. Yeah, this event is fantastic. It's good to meet other people with various other disabilities and share experiences, share knowledge about being an amputee to others who maybe haven't been in the military, and also just maybe try to inspire people, for example, to maybe try something different, for example, like skydiving.
My name's Paul Horton. I'm the Access Officer at Chelmsford City Council. Putting something together like this it takes an incredible amount of time, and working as volunteers, and most of the people on this project have been volunteers, a lot of it has been done in their spare time. It has to be worth it because there's a need for it. There's a want. People want this event. There are 360,000 disabled people in our county. Many of them contribute a massive amount. So I think today is another stepping stone towards equality and independent living for disabled people within the county of Essex. What we would like is not for all of us to be Paralympians, but be able to participate in everything that everybody else is able to that doesn't have a disability.